Hello everyone, Tri-Shade here, and this is my Konna art, and it's pretty fucking good, in my opinion. I just need to color it, which I'm gonna. If I could go download. Hold on, I gotta pull up the pictures that I used. Yeah. Better work. I got that jam. The jam that make you go to work. Work, 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 work. That Pete's butt. Oh, come on. You're gonna give me the swirly thing of death? Yeah. Her eyes are goddamn gorgeous. If she wasn't like... Well, technically she's like 500 years old. So, really, I could have sex with her and nothing would happen. But, this show is a game because they're all dragons. So, in the dragon world, she's underage. So, like, in dragon years, she's underage. That's why she looks underage. But since she is in our world, she looks underage in our world, but she's like 500 years old. I forgot a little bit of symbols. I'll go ahead and draw that. Let's see. I think right here there's like some writing or something. I want to crudely do it. It's gotta make it look round. So you gotta give it that arc. Let me zoom in a wee bit. Swirls? There's swirls. Okay, there's 3 consecutive swirls. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Okay, there's one there. There's one there. The biggest one is here. The smallest was on the edge. Let's turn that into a 2. There's that. I just want to say this, okay? If you fucking come out of somewhere that's fucking nuts, and the first thing you feel like you should do is have sex, you're wrong. Like, I'm not saying, like, jail or prison. Because if you're in, like, some sort of, like... Yeah, if you're in some sort of jail or prison, you probably haven't had good sex in a while. Go ahead. That's not what I'm talking about. But, like, if if you're somewhere new and you were like put there like under like protection of the police, or like you just finished psychiatric help at a hospital and you actually took it, the first thing you shouldn't do is have sex. Now, I'm not saying don't have sex. That's not what I'm saying. That's definitely not what I'm saying. Have sex. Sex is good. But when you get out of there, that should definitely not be the first thing on your mind. It is literally not the first thing on my mind. And it will never be. You would think so, wouldn't you? You really would think so. But it's really not. So now I'm gonna color this bitch. Okay. She's pretty fine though. If I wasn't 3D, or technically real life is 4D. The 3D that you see, like with polygons, is technically 3D, and the 3D that you see with glasses it's truly 2.5D. That's really what it is. Polygons like video games that aren't side scrollers, that's 3D. Real life is 4D, and not many people realize that. Real life is 4D. And 2D would be side scroller or picture, and 1D is literally, I'm pretty sure it's impossible. Because for something to be 2D, it needs to be, you can see it from one angle, but if you were to turn it 90 degrees, you couldn't see it, and you couldn't touch it if you were to turn it 90 degrees. Which means it would be flat and you could see it and feel it, and then you would turn it, and then it would disappear. So that's really what 2D is. So not like, let's say you're drawing a picture with a pencil, not the piece of paper. Not the piece of paper. The drawing, the drawing itself would be 2D. Like, if you were to turn that piece of paper around, I mean, you could see through it, but it's not the same picture. And some people try to fool that and think, oh, what if I just draw like it on the other side? No. That's two separate pictures. You can imagine it being three-dimensional, but the fact is that those are two different pictures. Even if you were to cut it out, well, maybe if you were to cut it out, actually. If you were to cut it out and then draw the back of the picture, it would technically be three-dimensional, but it would be flat. So that's why I say technically. Because, like I said, it's a piece of paper, so it exists in our 4D world. And that's the crazy thing about drawings. The paper itself is 4D, the drawing is 2D, and to make something 3D, you have to give it depth. And that's impossible. Because even if you were to give it shadow, that picture is still 2D. And the college, Shawnee State, messed that up. But they definitely messed up their dimensions. The computer is fine. That's three-dimensional foundation. That's fine. And then there's two-dimensional foundation, which that's where you build sculptures. That's four-dimensional foundation. Two-dimensional foundation is where you draw. But there is a professor that actually got it right. I think his name is. I think it starts with a fucking S or something. I don't remember. I took him, and he was actually a pretty good teacher or professor. He's not a teacher. He's a professor, and he's really good at realism. Like really good. Like it's realism, but it's not realism. It's very, very good. I normally get confused when I see his art because it's honestly realism, but it's honestly not realism. I'm sorry I'm talking way more than I'm actually arting. But, you know how it goes sometime. Oh, you know. That's my really bad Asian accent. Uh-oh, hot dog. No, okay. Let's never say that again. There's a little bit of shadow here. There we go. Okay, let's light gray. Dump that sheet. That's not even a light gray. How the fuck did I just obtain light gray? They're fucking bright ass colors. That's a much better gray. Her hair's kind of gray. It's kind of like a light purple. It's like a very light purple. Like right there. No. A little bit lighter than that. That's better. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's an ear. That's an ear. Hopefully that fixed it. Not at all. Whee! I'm gonna lose that color. It sucks. Well, that's the end of the art video. Have a great vampire night. Goodbye.